Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in for another video. Before I begin, I just want to thank everyone for watching and tuning in for another video here. If you like the video, make sure you click that like and smash that subscribe button. Help support your channel a little bit here. But without further ado, we're going to talk about the Stradic FM. This was a reel that I did a first impression video on a few months ago when I first got it after taking it on a North Dakota weekend trip. And I've had it for a few months now, and I'm going to do a kind of like my final thoughts, final impression of this reel. If you haven't seen the first video, make sure you click that little link there. I'll link it here below. It's more of an intro, specs, first impressions video. This is going to be my final impressions of the reel. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, here we are with the tabletop view. As starters, this was a late summer 2023 release by Shimano. It's the Stradic FM. I also did a first impressions video, so if you guys want to watch that, kind of look into some of the specs, I have another video that I'm going to link below here. But the Stradic, it is a very, very long line of excellent reels that Shimano has had for a very long time, and these are known as the workhorses of reels. They come at a very good, reasonable price point at $199, and it's kind of the entry level to Shimano's higher technology in reels. So if you're like, you have a Noski, or if you have a Sedona, whatever, some of the other reels are, and if you're like, I kind of want to go jump a step higher, the Stradic would be the next level. So, and in this reel, in this video, I'm going to talk about or answer a lot of the frequently asked questions, because I got a lot of the same questions. The first one is, how does this reel compare to the Vanford? Because everyone wants to know, what is my impression of this reel, or where does this reel rank up against the Vanford, basically? For me, I've had the Vanford for several months when they first came out, and I actually sold my Vanfords. I wasn't a very big fan. I like them, but they were very greedy to me, at least, when fishing it or reeling it with higher end Shimano reels. So I didn't keep them for very long. So I kind of got rid of them, and I was able to fish, or I had a Stradic FL2, which I really love that reel. And then when they came out with the Stradic FM, this one, I knew I had to have it. So where do I guess, line this up, and how do I compare this to a Vanford? I think this is a better reel than the Vanford, especially coming in at $40 to $50 cheaper. But the reason why I think it's a little bit better is because it offers some of the higher or better technology that obviously the Vanford is not getting. So I think that this reel is a little bit better because it offers newer technology, and also it's a lot smoother. I don't get any grittiness in it when I reel it. And that is one of the things that I noticed about my Vanford, is that it was pretty gritty. And also the cool thing about this reel is that there's no play in the handle. Like, I'm holding a spool so it doesn't turn, and this is not moving at all. So there's no play at all, which I love. And that's one of the big things that kind of I look for in a spinning reel. I don't want to play and handle, because I just don't want this to be loose at all. And if I want this to move, then if I want my spool to go, I'm going to move the handle. And if I don't want the spool to move, I'm not going to move the handle. So that's one of the things that I really also like about this reel. So not only is it cheaper, but it's very smooth, and also there's no handle play. Another frequently asked question is, how does this compare to the old Stradic, the Stradic FL, which looks identical, except that there are just a few similarities in the physical appearances. My answer is very similar to that of the Vanford. I think that the Stradic FM is a far better reel than the Stradic FL. Now, is it worth it to sell it and buy these? I don't really think so. But if you're debating to buy one, definitely you have to get the Stradic FM. It's smoother. It's just a little bit better. The drag is awesome. It's phenomenal. One really cool thing that I like about it is that, again, it only comes in at a $200 price point, and you guys can catch these on sale, guys. With the expos coming up, you're probably going to get anywhere between 20 to 30% off. So you can catch this reel for anywhere between $150 to $160. And, this at that price point, it's a steal, because if you were to ever sell this reel just because you didn't like it, or you wanted to buy a different reel or whatnot, I'll get that to zoom in. you can definitely sell this for that same price. And that's what I've noticed about obviously the Stradics and the Shimano reels and Daiwa reels, is that they have value, you know. Unlike Lou's reels or other product reels out there, I'm just saying Lou's for one of them, you know, Stradic, specifically Stradic, and then all the Shimano and the Daiwa reels hold value. So if you're like, you know, hey, I want this to have some, you know, I want to be able to maybe sell this one day or maybe upgrade one day, you know, just know that obviously there are always going to be buyers looking for used Shimano stuff and Daiwa stuff. So that's one of the cool things, that if you were to buy this at the Fishing Expo in a couple of months here, or a couple of weeks here, expect to get a good deal and a good return on your investment. So that pretty much sums up a lot of the frequently asked questions. What is my overall impression of this reel? Well, my final impressions is, if you have the opportunity to buy it, and if you're looking for a reel in this price point, this is a phenomenal choice. I haven't had the opportunity to fish the Tatula MQs yet, but I will. I'm actually going to be picking one up at the Expo coming up soon and doing a video on that one. But I think this is a phenomenal choice, and I think this is a great opportunity for you to get a really, really good reel at a good price point without breaking the bank. You know, I fish with my Twin Power. I just got the Vanquish earlier. I've had a Stella in the past. This is a really, really good reel for $200, guys. So you're getting a really good bang for your buck, especially at that price point. As always, guys, stop paying retail for your fishing items and your fishing gear. Make sure you catch some deals, some sales. If you're looking or you don't know where to look, shoot me a message. I'd be happy to point you in the right direction. But, you know, as always, stop paying retail for fishing stuff. Even if it's brand new, you can still find them at a really good price point. And so if you guys have any questions on deals, steals, whatever that is, let me know. I'd be happy to help or maybe even assist. But overall, guys, I think this is a phenomenal reel at the $200 price point, and especially if you can catch it on sale at the expos. Definitely recommend picking one up. It's a phenomenal reel. I love it. It's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be my go-to panfish reel at the 2500 size. And you know, I've had the opportunity to catch a lot of fish on this. I'm definitely over the 200 mark, and every single time the drag is just so buttery smooth. You know, every single time there's no drag slippage. It definitely is a reel that I really, really enjoy, and it's gonna be in. I'm not gonna ever sell this reel. I'm always gonna have it, just because of how much I love it. It's so smooth, and for a deal I got it for, you know, when it first came out. It's a really great reel. So definitely recommend it. If you guys have any additional questions that I may not have answered, please go ahead and ask. You know, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I appreciate you guys for watching.